never been to Absolute Wrestling before, my name is Daniel Lysett, and I am one of the founders of Absolute Wrestling, and I am here with some members of my board of directors. My first bit of business tonight is some sad news, actually. As you can see, I'm holding the Supreme Heavyweight Championship right here in my hands. That is currently occupied by our champion Bubblegum. Some of you might know Bubblegum has suffered a very serious injury in the last week or so, and he is unable to wrestle for quite a while. So, unfortunately, Bubblegum has been in contact and he has relinquished the championship. So, my first order of business as the founder of Absolute Wrestling is to declare that in 3 weeks' time on Uprising we will have a 4-way title match to crown the new Supreme Heavyweight Champion. Personally, I'm not one for limelight. I have a lot of involvement in Absolute, and I am not going to be doing the day-to-day running of Absolute Wrestling. I'm going to hand that responsibility over to this man, Brian Flynn. Yes, you're going to be running Absolute Wrestling, mate. Enjoy it.
Yes, Brian, enjoy it. Enjoy your little moment in the sunshine right now in front of these dithering idiots. Good evening, by the way. Everybody here should know I am. You're looking at the professional Nathan Cruz. The same Nathan Cruz that when I was last here for Absolute Wrestling, stepped in the ring against Bubblegum. And everybody here saw that I was cheated out of my victory that night for the Absolute Supreme Heavyweight Championship. So I see that it's only fitting, in fact, I'm demanding that I get put in that 4-way for that championship belt, whether you two like it or not. Because let's face it, you don't just deserve a better champion, you deserve a professional champion.
Well, Nathan, I'm not going to be doing the day-to-day running of Uprising, but I am going to make one decision. You can be in that match, but only if you beat this man, Sona Dursun. Good luck.
Welcome everyone to Absolute Wrestling and our new YouTube show, Absolute Uprising. My name is Stallion and I am so excited to be here. Normally I would be joined by Matthew of Botchamania, but I was desperate for a beer, so I've sent him out to fetch me one of those. Let's get this underway. Absolute Uprising. Pure, uncompromising, supreme. And as you heard earlier in the announcement from one of the founders of Absolute Wrestling, Dan Lysett, we have had to vacate the championship held by Bubblegum. And as I understand it, this man, Sona Dursun, was the guy who was going to challenge for that title this evening. Plans change though. Lysett said he will be handing over the running of the actual show so he can deal with the day-to-day running of Absolute to one of the other board of directors, Brian Flynn. Guy who looks like he's a cross between Ross Noble and Bruce Campbell. But now in the ring we have got the professional Nathan Cruz in against Sona Dursun. And look at this, you can see the expertise, the technical prowess of Nathan Cruz in there. This is a guy who has wrestled over over 1,500 matches in his career. He's wrestled in 8 countries. But I'll tell you what, Sona Dursun is an up-and-comer. And he will... Oh! Goes down to the 3. Can't quite get it. Sona Dursun would love to get an opportunity to get a win over the likes of Nathan Cruz here this evening. It would be a massive plus on his CV. And he's trying to end it early, and this is clever. I've seen Dursun a few times, and I'll tell you what he is great at. He is great at capitalizing. And look at that. If Nathan Cruz was trying to put on a wrestling class before, he's certainly in one now as he reverses that wrist lock. Sona Dursun reverses it back in athletic style. Nathan Cruz alluded to as he came out earlier. He has taken on, now a former champion Bubblegum in a losing effort and does believe that he should have a title shot. Oh! Straight across the throat of Sona Dursun. Cruz straight in with a right hand. Fans not liking it, but he's a professional and professionals get the job done, and he wants to win. Head driven into the turnbuckle. Drop kick to the back and goes down for the cover. Not enough. Remember seeing Sona Dursun when he debuted at We Are Supreme back in April, where he was in a tag team match alongside Martin Kirby against an unusual but hard-hitting team of Primate and Roughneck. Oh, thanks, Tully. And now Nathan Cruz is fully in control here as he's got Sona Dursun on the mat. And this is actually a really sensible thing to do, because the thing is, Sona Dursun loves to fly. He's got that Son Nazar, which is his version of the frog splash. And he can't hit it, and he can't use any of that aerial offense that he really enjoys employing if Nathan Cruz keeps him down. Oh, and he's wearing down on that neck. He's already attacked the throat. Now he's going for the neck. Oh! He went to what looked as though he was going to lock on a sleeper, but Sona Dursun is reversing. Oh! Caught his foot there, and just that altered version of it, almost like a spinning enziguri. Charging in, but Nathan Cruz ready for him and just throws him back. Oh! Huge backflip there from Sona Dursun, and I don't think Cruz is expecting that. But you've got to bear in mind. Oh! Through the ropes there. And this is a very unorthodox offense from the young high flyer. High cross body from the top, hooks the leg. Not enough. Referee in this match, Jumping John Myers. He's the lead official here at Absolute. Right, you're not going to catch out Nathan Cruz with a trick like that. He's been around the block a few times. I mean, the experience on this lad. He's an absolute consummate professional. Oh, and I mentioned earlier that Son Nazar, that last curse. And it looks as though Dursun's going for it. Nathan Cruz well aware of it. Knows exactly what sort of damage it could cause. Oh, he's taken it up to the executive suite. And that lift goes all the way down to the 3rd floor. Well, essentially, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a qualifier for that 4-way match that was alluded to by founder Dan Lysett. Nathan Cruz demanded to be in that match, but only if he could get past Sona Dursun. He has managed to do that in style. He has managed to do that professionally.
Here is your winner, Nathan Cruz!
Go back and see some of the highlights there. That springback suplex of Nathan Cruz. Thanks Tully, he calls that. And then, of course, he finished him with the executive suite for the 1-2-3. Awesome first match here at Absolute Uprising. Matthew would say, he's the Northeast's best kept secret. And as I would say, best keep him that way. HT Drake.
I'll start with a simple one. Are you all right? Yeah! Now, as Tom said, I'm your #1 contender. I put everything on the line in that ladder match to become the #1 contender. And who was there for that? Now, the powers that be have put together a 4-way match to crown the Supreme Heavyweight Champion. And I will be in that match. And I promise you, not only will I be in that match, I will win it. Now I want to make one thing very, very clear. Bubblegum is a phenomenal wrestler. Bubblegum was a dirty, rotten scoundrel, but a phenomenal wrestler. And when I win that belt, Bubblegum, I mean this, I will challenge you the second you are healthy. Because this needs to happen properly.
So great power cut. Oh! Hold on a second, we've seen these guys before. I know these guys have. Although I've forgotten. Oh, and Prime's come out. We know that Prime's had issues with these guys before, as has HT Drake. And as quickly as they appear, they disappear into the darkness. Well, this has left HT Drake and the Primate. Jason Prime. They're both heading to the back. I wonder if they're trying to escape from these guys. They're going to look for these guys. I'm sure we'll find out.
Hi guys. First night on the job. How do you think it's going?
Sean, not particularly great. All the stuff that's been going on there. I didn't expect to be in this position in the first place. I don't know what Dan...
Hey! Who are you? Listen, it's not happening again. 2 months ago I got jumped in that ring by those... Kid show. I'm not having it. Next week, I want one of them in that ring. Shut up! I'm gonna snap his neck. Any one of them. Bring them all in. I don't care. Get them all in that ring. I'll kill every one of them.
But you're in a qualifier next week.
Listen, forget about your stupid qualifier. I don't care about it. I didn't come to Absolute for belts and glory and gold and jewellery. I come for war and pain and violence. And that's what I want. Do I get it? Do I get it?
If they turn up...
Just say yes or no. Do I get it?
Yes. Just help you, were.
First day, at least you clean yourself up and make it a bit respectable around here, man.
Coming to us tonight from Manchester, weighing in at 175 pounds, this is Sandy Beach.
Guy who debuted at Fight Forever back in June. And someone that I have got very high hopes for. Sandy Beach.
This is a disgrace. Last time I was here, you all loved me. So, I think that means I deserve to be in the four-way for the qualifier for the championship. I know what I'm saying.
Sandy. I obviously don't really want to be here doing this job. And you're not making it any better. So as my first bit of business, I've managed to get a new signing here to Absolute Wrestling.
What?
And you can have a qualifier, but you're going to face this man.
Sandy Beach wants to be in this four-way, but it's This is a surprise. From the board of directors, Brian Flynn has managed to get quite a coup here at Absolute.
Coming to us tonight from Belfast, weighing in at 212
to gaze upon that chiseled body. Claims that he's the most handsome man in British wrestling. Certainly has the feet of the footballer Ronaldo and the face of his statue.
Who are you? The most handsome guy that has ever stepped foot in a
Well, this is certainly a contrast in styles because you've got Adam Maxted there. Maxted, who's certainly very much in the... Sorry, I was completely distracted by Sandy Beach, who's just mouthing off at the much bigger and more powerful Maxted. Interesting to note, when I was talking to Sandy Beach earlier, he says that he speaks to Bubblegum quite a lot. He has certainly a lot of mentoring sessions with him, and he is almost championed by Bubblegum here at Absolute. Oh! Slap to the face of Adam Maxted. He's got a kick to the burger box for his trouble as Maxted just lays in with those forearms. Irish whip. Get him angry. Going for that drop kick. Maxted going for the pin. Nope. Both of them trading pin attempts. Oh, drop kick against each other. You'd expect that Sandy Beach would have the better technique with a drop kick, with him being certainly more agile, a little bit smaller and of that build, but you've got to take into consideration the amazing athletic ability of Adam Maxted, who can certainly throw a drop kick with the best of them. He's up there with Hennig, Holly, maybe me when I was 19. Oh! And a drop kick from Sandy Beach. Guy who's supremely confident and should fit in well here. Beautiful block. Springboard crossbody, and Adam Maxted, just picks him up. Fallaway slam. And Adam Maxted just does not care as he just stomps into the Sandy Beach. I say he doesn't care. This is a guy who puts pineapple on pizza. He puts milk in the cup first when he makes a cup of tea. This is the sort of guy that Adam Maxted is. There's no friends here at Absolute, not when there's a chance to get that supreme championship around your waist. I'm not sure what he said there. Oh! I'm sure he understood that language. Goes for the pin. Huge punches to the face. And I think our referee John Myers needs to get in on that. He's going with some form of springboard suplex, but no. They've just positioned him as, a huge double stomp to the back. Not enough though as Sandy Beach kicks out. Both of these guys know exactly what's on the line.
How's this feel? Solid bicep.
Bicep to the face. Beach reversal with a kick. Oh! Almost Falcon Arrow-like move. Goes for the pin. Both guys catching their breath. To get on top of him, and he's trying to do just that, but Maxted out of the way. Oh, and there's that drop kick. Sandy Beach up and now over, and he goes for that kick. Still wondering where Matthew is with my beer, as he still hasn't turned back up. Simple request. Oh, spit to the face. Obviously thought Maxted was thirsty. Huge spine buster. Oh, so close. So close. And he's down. Face first into the mat. That's it. Get the official word.
Here is your winner, Maxted!
Well, Sandy Beach came out here wanting to get into that four-way match. Wanted to steal this match like a seagull nicking crisps from Greg's. But it's Adam Maxted who's flexed himself and managed to pull off the win.
For any of you morons here in attendance who don't know who I am, my name is Martin Kirby, and I am the greatest wrestler this country has ever seen. Sit down, shut up. I've got news for you, kid. You're adopted. Now, as the greatest wrestler this country has ever seen, I deserve to be challenging for the Supreme Heavyweight Championship. But management have decided that I'm not worthy of a place in that match. And that's because I haven't been winning very much here in Absolute Wrestling. It's not because I'm rubbish. It's not because I'm rubbish. It's because of that piece of crap right there. Him and his biased refereeing, screwing me out of match after match after match. I know your game, Jumping John Myers. You're corrupt. You're a piece of scum. Shut up! And if you don't pack it in, I'm going to be forced to take actions into my own hands. Have you got that, John? Have you got that, John? Have you got that? Have you got that? Yeah? You've got that? Whoa, 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 Reggie! You stay back. Consider that your warning, John. Consider that your warning.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, should explain that Martin Kirby does feel that Jumping John Myers has not been calling it straight down the middle in any of his matches. And you know what? I have pointed this out and alluded to it on several occasions. He looks a little bit shaken there. It was Liam Slater who came out to his rescue, and he owes Liam Slater a pint later on, that's for sure.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Newcastle upon Tyne, this is Little Miss Roxy!
Well, this is your main event of Absolute Uprising in our first show, and what a way to end the evening. A fantastic action here, and the first competitor out is Little Miss Roxy. Very much a favorite here at Absolute Wrestling.
And her opponents. Coming to us tonight from Manchester, this is the stunning Lana Austin!
Stunning is right. A young lady who's won titles up and down this country. Fantastic pedigree and one hell of an athlete. And not bad on the eye either. Lana Austin. She doesn't need theme music. She's an attraction all on her own. Two of our more diminutive roster members here in Little Miss Roxy, taking on Lana Austin. You know what these two short lasses have in common? Very little. I think Lana's almost a little bit playfully annoyed this. The fans are chanting for Roxy, but they know Roxy. Roxy's been here a while. She's had victories here at Absolute against Amora, against Bête Noire and Sami Jane, and she hasn't lost since that Queen of the North match back in December when she had to submit in that match against April Davids, the current reigning Queen of the North. One of our fans there just shouting out one of the competitors in there. The one, of course, being the more familiar to this Absolute crowd, Little Miss Roxy. Now, little known fact, but Roxy is a massive Lana fan. When she was getting into the business, it's Lana who she wanted to emulate. It's Lana that was the inspiration for her. She would travel all over. I've mentioned that Lana, oh, and look at that. Lana's won titles all over the country. And it was Roxy who'd go there, watch her, study her. Very much a fan. Roxy's certainly no slouch though. As this main event of our first Absolute Uprising gets underway. Let we begin. Oh, she's offering a handshake. Alana wants to get this over quickly. And what a way to make a debut if you manages to get a pin here on crowd favourite, Little Miss Roxy. Lovely roll. Oh! And an arse to the face. It's like Jarrah on a Friday night down there. Lovely Northern Lights. Went into the bridge, couldn't hold it. Clothesline into the corner. Falling up. Oh, went for that bulldog. Miss Roxy just knocked her off and hit a forearm of her own. Another one. Lana Austin reeling. Roxy whips her off. Spinning head scissors there from Roxy. The fans thoroughly enjoying this matchup. Splash into the corner. Oh, going for that fisherman suplex. If she's hooked, don't think she'd hooked her hands together. If she'd got that butcher's hook in, might have been a different result. Matthew is still not returned with my beer. Roxy just puts Lana up onto the top turnbuckle and tries to perform a belly to back suplex. Superplex indeed into the ring, but Lana having none of it. And oh! Just drops back, uses gravity and launches a kick straight into Roxy's face. Huge clothesline from Lana. Whipped her into the corner. Lana straight out of the way. Straight to the turnbuckle. And another kick to the face. Oh! Quickly going for a roll-up, but no, Lana's straight out of it. And Roxy returning fire with some knees and kicks of her own. Goes to the pin. Lana kicks out a little bit dazed, but not out of it by far, not just yet. Oh, as Roxy goes up top, Lana just gives her a big slap and pulls her down. Suplex rolls over. Oh, drags her back up. He's looking for a submission, and Roxy is close enough to the ropes. If she's got it in her to just move across to the right. Referee John Myers going in. Nope, went in the check, but Roxy has managed to get to the ropes. And Lana forced to break. Lana straight in though with another knee. Whips her into the ropes. Oh! Handstand kick from Roxy. And driving those knees into her back. Gonna go for the pin, but yeah, she'd need to pull her away from those ropes. Goes down for the pin, hooks the leg, no. Only two. The more experienced Lana Austin certainly wants to get a win on her debut. Oh! Almost thinking that was going for a schoolgirl, but rammed her head into the bottom turnbuckle, and that's that experience showing. So she's going for it. Oh, she rolls her up. Can she get it? And she's managed to do it!
Here is your winner, Little Miss Roxy!
Well, it looks as though the student has beaten the teacher. The fan has beaten her idol. I said before that Little Miss Roxy looked up to, idolized in fact, Lana Austin. She's managed to take her on here at Absolute Wrestling in her own backyard. And she will be absolutely over the moon with that win. But if you're Lana Austin, you can't help but be impressed with the quality of your opponent. And look at Roxy, clearly happy. And look, there's a sickening sportswoman-like hug in the ring. Clearly respect between the two of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, will Kirby get his hands on John Myers? Has Roxy earned Lana Austin's respect? And will we find out any more about the Forgotten? We may find out next time. Stay tuned, folks. Same Absolute time, same YouTube channel. I've been Stallion. This is Absolute Uprising. Pure, uncompromising, supreme.